Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Hello, everyone. I'm trying to find there it is. My pens. Get them back into the box so I can put them away because they will work for what I want them to do. Happy New Year, you two. How's it going? Oh, my nose is running in the room with all the cat hair. Is everybody ready for New Year's Eve? I'll be asleep. And so will the granddaughters. I thought, okay, a nice relaxing day of getting stuff done. We did grow up in that era of getting hacks in school. Hey, Jerry, Happy New Year to you too. Hopefully it goes good tonight. I'll be asleep. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the 11-year-old will be wide awake for New Year's. I'm going to be out like a light. Oh, God, my first cup of coffee today. Oh, I need it so bad. It's cold. It's cold in here. I didn't warm this up ahead of time. So if that goes out, I got to go restart it. I don't know how much I put in it. But, yeah. If you guys do go out, avoid the nut jobs. A friend of mine who a way to put it, followed the left-hand path for a while, the left-handed path. He was a left-hander. He said this was the night when, as he put it, Daddy would reclaim the souls he earned. So always be out on the lookout. Anytime nowadays, but especially tonight. There's going to be accidents. There's going to be, DUIs. There's going to be even people who want to return from whence they came. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't see much changing in the next year, but I never know. Yeah. So it'll be, well, at least in my life ain't going to change any. Get off this robe that I'm sitting on. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's almost 10 there. So, yeah. Hubby's off going to pick up his meds, my meds, extra snacks for the two girls tonight. Yeah, I'll be sleeping too. I'll have the 4-year-old will be asleep, so I sleep whenever the 4-year-old's asleep. So, but I'm thinking of maybe breaking out the game Sorry. The 11-year-old and 4-year-old should be able to comprehend that. So, and it's the old one from the 90s, and nowadays games come in boxes like this. They're all folded. I got the old 90s long box. So, break that out. I want to get the game Aggravation. God, played that a lot as a kid. I don't remember what's still in the cupboard. I don't know if we still have Part Cheesy or not. I have Pente, but nobody likes to play with me with that one. So, oh, are you guys gonna get that polar vortex? I guess the Midwest is gonna get it. We're going to be in the 30s and the 40s these next 2 weeks, so we're not going to get it. And I don't know if anyone's going to see an aurora. I walked out last night and went, yeah, don't see nothing. Going back to bed. Where is my Carrington app? So, oh man, I don't need any more wind here. Earth aurora. Yeah, you might see. The Earth won't turn around. We're supposed to have a good chance of an aurora tonight. Aurora tonight, and this thing won't. I can't see. Ireland might be able to see a little bit, but I'm not sure. I don't like that map. It doesn't tell me. Oh yeah, and is this the month with 2 new moons? I think it was Trinity was talking about a month with 2 new moons in it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. It'd take me. Well, I don't have the effort. But I got the floor cleaned yesterday. There's now all my molds are in a big, huge plastic box right beside me. And I got a weird ass mold that I thought it was gonna be a pyramid mold. Well, it was metal. So it's like, okay, because that's easier to work with. You don't have the plastic sticking and it's flat on top. And then it's, I guess it was probably, I'm sure it's meant for cooking, not really for resin working. Because whoever welded it left burrs on the inside. And I was all excited because it looked like it was going to be huge, but it doesn't have a peak. It's flat. So, I mean, I guess I could make one and make a removable top. But I was all excited and I got it and looked at it and went, oh, that's nice. Now what the hell do I do with that? Oh, awesome. I should have done that. I still have time. Start out the year nice and fresh. With least amount of cat hair in it. So the tuxedo likes to sleep on the bed with us. Usually about this level. I need maybe a good old Amazon. I put 10 ounces of coffee and a few ounces of creamer. So oh, let me go get you the other mug I got. Hold on. It's not big enough for coffee though. Or at least my coffee. Okay. Shut. This thing picked up. I'll have to invert this so y'all can read it. Hey, Renee. Oh, check your email. I sent you photos. How do I switch this around so y'all can read it? No, it's really going to confuse me. Yeep, where do we go? That's my newest mug. So, yeep, that way. Hey, Kristen, how are you? How are you feeling? Oh, yeah, that's the new mug. It says it on both sides. So, yep, sparkly things and the word fuck. So I'm gonna Not going to be leaving this one in the kitchen cupboard tonight to have, the 11-year-old and the 4-year-old. The 11-year-old will read it. The 4-year-old will probably just drop it and break it. But so is anybody getting this fog? Oh, good, Kristen. I'm glad you're here too, sweetheart. A little bit of you time to relax, and I gotta switch this back because it's really weird seeing this eyebrow on my left on my right hand side. How did I do that? There we go. Much better. So, anybody have this weird ass fog everybody's been talking about? We haven't. We've had gray skies, but I can see the hillside and everything. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's someone in Florida. It looked like it was trying to snow. And I guess a lot of people are feeling nauseous when it comes through. Oh, wow. That is some serious thick fog. Does it have a weird smell? That's another thing. I guess some say it has a really weird smell. Oh, M class solar flare in progress. Goody. Oh, that is so bizarre. We don't get fog up here very often. We get a lot of dense fog warning, and we have blue skies and sunshine because we're at about the 2,000-foot level. Oh yeah. Well, there's video allegedly of drones spraying some shit. So, but those seem to have faded away, and now it's the fog. I'm more curious of what's being done. Behind the curtain. Is fog just supposed to be right now the words of the great powerful Oz? I want to know who's the little guy running all this shit. What's going on behind it? Because the drones seem to have just flew off, and nobody thinks much of it anymore. So yeah, I remember the fog, and I remember the movie, The Mist. And when that came out, in the movie, you had the dog food by the front window. I was working at the local store, and at that point, we had the dog food by the front window. I was like, this is creepy. Yeah. But, man, it's, I'm wondering, is it hitting small towns or bigger cities? As they say dense fog in Natchez, which is 5 miles from us, but it's 600 feet below us and along the river, so that's expected for us. I thought the fog was a. Why does my brain think the fog as a Hitchcock movie? But the Mist was the one with those interdimensional beings that thought humans made tasty food. I just gotta hold off long enough to get my surgeries done, and I'll be good. Oh, are you in Ohio? So, Stephen. Oh yeah, that's the Stephen King. That was the one that did The Mist. I don't think I've read it. I've only seen the movie. I've got a Stephen King book back behind me. I've never opened that. A friend of mine says it's really good. You should read it. So I ordered it, and I have not read it. So, I don't know if I could break these out. Yeah, I don't have any just gray skies. It's probably gonna snow tomorrow. Yay! I'm so thrilled. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, main girl, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. God, I haven't actually watched TV in a long time. I was up till 1 o'clock last night watching Jeremy something on Netflix. Um, the one with the curly hair from that car show, that British car show. It's gone now. Um, I can hear the theme song in my head with Stig, the driver. Shit, it's gone. Not the two tall guys and the younger guy, and the smaller guy. Oh darn it! Yeah. Hello? Something just fell. One of these days. Oh yeah. Well, I'm sitting there. I need to find my. Yeah. Oh yeah. I watched and read The Stand. Man, that stand was like this thick in one of those little paperback books. Um, Top Gear. There we go. This is Jeremy from Top Gear. He bought a farm in England, I believe. And so it's a show. I think it's Netflix or Prime, something. Maybe it's Prime. And so yeah, yeah, it was a mini series when it first came out on TV. The Stand was. Um, yeah, so up to 1 o'clock, 10:30. We're like, yeah, we should go to bed soon. And then it got to the point where the lambs, um, they started having their babies, so we kept watching it and watching it. And 1 o'clock rolled around, like, holy shit, what are we still doing awake? So much for sleeping in the morning. But it was cute. Oh, I remember The Stand had, what was her name? Because she was really, really young. Um, uh, she was in a TV show with, was it not Just Shoot Me? Maybe was it David Spade and all those? Uh, was it a fashion magazine show? Yeah. So it was. I remember watching. I'm watching The Stand when I was in high. I think probably just out of high school, and then that TV show came on, and I'm like going, she was in the show The Stand. So I'm kind of glad they made it into a 5 hour thing because there's no way you could shove that whole book into like 2.5 hours. So, so, mm. But it was really cool. And then when the Wu flu came out, that was my first thought is, oh, we're gonna get the super flu, and it just was just the regular flu. So, hey, too, sorry, on how are you? I just choked in my own spit and coffee. It sucked in too fast. So, um, yeah, I know they're back on that kick again, but I'm like, if it has such a high, if anything has a high mortality rate, it's not gonna really spread because if you've got it, and it takes you out, you're not going to be around a whole lot of people in that short amount of time to spread it. Or if you have it so bad, you're going to be away from most people, so you're not going to, be able to really spread it. So I'm not yeah. Oh, oh God, I know. I saw a meme today that said 2025, and just to think the year 2000 was 25 years ago. I remember the show The Facts of Life. Oh no. Oh no, it's not your house. I first read that without my glasses, where God knows where they are. I thought your house cat had died from it. Yeah. I have a theory, and a strange idea that they'll take. Sounds terrible, but I can see them taking away our animals, our little creature comforts that help us feel better. That we go for our stress relief, like cats, they're purring, they're the healing frequency. All our little animal friends, well, you can't have them anymore. They can contain a disease, and you know, you're just not allowed. Nobody can have pets anymore. And I'm like, so our little people, we go for comfort. I just see down the road that being taken away. Yeah. You need the little Hecklefish hat. I don't even know where I put Hecklefish. I can't remember. But yeah, they've got people. They're working on destroying the family, and then people not having, reduced population and all, and then so a lot of them have pets, to help comfort themselves. And then if they take that away, you got these people who are by themselves without any comfort of any sort. uh, They're going to turn to big pharma. The doctor's going to go, here, take this pill. So, yeah, I know. I have 4 of them. Oh, yeah. An AI pet. Well, you don't have to clean that litter box, but yeah, how I can't. I'd have to go back and watch the old ones. I've kind of seen the newer ones hit and miss, Planet of the Apes, but damn you, damn it to hell. Just looking at the I've read the book, The Planet of the Apes, when I was younger. That was pretty wild. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just I never, well, the boys never, they didn't play dolls, so that was pretty easy. But there was some girls, the millennial age children, girls, there was dolls that would listen to everything, oh good, little dolls that had internet connection, and they would listen to everything you did. And then there were some weirdos that would try to hack into it and try to talk to the people, who the dolls owners, and no. I'm I'm dreading having to buy a new TV. I don't want anything. Mine has no microphone, no camera, no nothing, just a regular 4K TV, and that's what I want. I mean, it's a smart TV, but it's not hooked up to the internet. But the Roku is. So, but somewhere in the garage, I think I still have a Furby. Oh God, that would be awesome. What did my son? Speaking of Black Sabbath and the Mob Rules, he said Heavy Metal just got released on Blu-ray. So have a good night at work, Maine. And yeah, you too, be safe as well. Because if you're working now and you're coming home late tonight, definitely keep your head on a swivel. Um, oh, I don't know what version I'm at. My last update. I had to look for. It's under dictations. I was looking for voice, and yeah, when the 9-year-old picks up the other phone, I have tape over the camera because, you know, I think you guys can still see it. It shows up should blink ever so often. Maybe when I'm not on an app. Blink every so often. Every 6 seconds, it gets a picture of you. Once in a while, I can get it to show it to me, but not right now. So, yeah, this thing, yeah, don't ever take your phone when you're taking a shower or whatnot. And I put mine on the other side of the bath. No one needs to see an 58-year-old lady. No, and music goes on the other side of the bathroom. Yeah. So it watches you too much. Uh, y- over your camera. Yeah, mine's got a little slidey thing that the kids, it came in a 2-pack, so they're well, now hers laptop has one and mine has the other, and I think it still slides if it hasn't fallen off. Maybe it fell off. Or I can't do it with this nail. Nope, there it slides. It still slides. Oh God, yeah, your phone watches you. Your phone, wait, see if I can get it, maybe dim it down so it won't so bright and see if it'll show up. Nope, not myself. Nope, 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 nope. Um, you'll see, I know I put it up here before and you can see a little red flash every now and then. But every 6 seconds your phone takes a picture of you. What angle did I have it in that one day? I don't know, but I've done it here. But yeah, it waits, it watches your reaction. Your apps basically watch your reaction. And if you're, if you're watching something and you're happy watching something, they'll give you that again. And then they'll throw in some other shit. And then, you start to get bored. You go to put it away. They'll throw in what made you happy again. And yeah. Yep. Yep. It's your front facing camera watches what you do. So usually mine is if I'm in the kitchen and stuff's uh oh the third speaking of hair. Thursday I'll wear it. 'Cause I probably won't be live tomorrow because I don't know when if I'm taking the kids home or if he's coming to get the kids or whatever. But I need to put some pins in it so it stays put. I really like this one. I think next week on payday I'm going to order another one. But I'm going to definitely have to trim the bangs. But I really like it. It's like the longer one, basically the same color on top. And it's nice and thick. So, okay. Awesome, Renee. And Happy New Year to you too, hon. I've got a little Happy New Year video to put up here a little bit later. My Festivus pole will hold still. Oh, thank you. I do too. It's like, whoo. But yeah, I don't want to have to deal with him watching me going, what are you putting a wig on for? And not to mention see, I might plop it on, see what the 4-year-old thinks today. We'll see. But yeah, I like it. It's soft. Good God, it's soft. But I'm thinking of maybe getting one in a brown too, just close to what my natural hair color used to be. But I really like that one. I don't have to worry about it all tangling behind me like the long one I've got. So yeah. But my exciting news for this evening is going to be sleeping. I'm exhausted. I still can't believe I stayed up till 1 o'clock last night. Oh, but it was funny watching. I think it was Jeremy's face, a guy from Top Gear, when they put the rubber bands. They basically dock the lambs, putting the little rubber bands around their little jewels, and then later on he's walking around the field and he's thinking somewhere there's a whole bunch of little jewels scattered all over the ground somewhere, because they fall off whenever they fall off. So hey Crafty, how are you? Oh, that's good. That's good. Then there's a brunette who went stark white. Kind of like Rocky Mountain oysters. Ugh. I won't even eat gizzards. So, but yeah, that was funny. I never would have thought of that after you let the lambs out, and then after they've been docked, they fall off, but I'm sure birds eat them. But no. Yeah, I've never eaten anything like that, and probably never will. I mean, probably the closest thing I've ever eaten that came near from that area of an animal is an egg, and that's it. Eggs, the best thing to come from a chicken's ass. Yeah. Who was it? Trying to get the 9-year-old, because she's eaten honey since she's about a year old. Well, I forget what her dad gave her, but it wasn't real honey. And now she won't touch it. And I'm like, honey, that's just bee spit. You're fine. You've been eating it since you've been little. She's like, ew. Yeah. I've been fed her that and yogurt since she's been little, and still eat the yogurt, but she won't eat the honey. She's not sure what to think. Hey, Rick, how's it going? There was one video you made the other day. I don't think you talked. It was just pictures, and I kept waiting and waiting, and I'm like going, oh, maybe this is what it was supposed to be. But you're being oh, yeah. Happy New Year, guys. I can't believe it's 25 already. I still remember 2000. Everybody waiting for all their computers and whatnot to crash, and they didn't. Standing outside, seeing what was going to happen, and nothing. Yep, Y2K. Everybody was afraid of it. I personally think myself we're living on borrowed time since 2012, but that's just me. They saw something, and maybe we jumped a timeline, and that's why we're still alive. Ooh, I should break out my Animal Crossing. I didn't get on the Ring Fit this morning because I was like, well, I got to get up and get stuff ready for the baby and come over. So I won't get on tomorrow. But then this is really gonna throw me off this week. Thursday, I will. Yeah, I know. It does sound like a drinking game. Exactly. We are all been told to duck and cover for the year 2000. Oh, cool. I have a weed overgrown island that I haven't played in probably a year. Sacrifice dog and cat. Ooh, for shame, the cats and dogs living together. But I should break out my. I need to take all those little clips that I saved from my Animal Crossing, get them off the Switch. But I should break that out today. I haven't played it in forever. I'm gonna have little roaches that have little ghosts that go up every time you. I don't know if anybody else has played Animal Crossing, but if you haven't been there for a long time, your house has a little cucarachas, and you have to step on them, and their little ghosts go up. So, yeah, my island is so strange. I'm running out of places to put those little bellflowers that keep showing up. I have like 2 insects to finish and the museum to finish, and then I've pretty much finished it. But it's odd how you feel strange being basically yelled at by your little island peeps, animal critters that talk to you. You know, when you almost get scolded by some of them. Like, where have you been? You've been gone for such and such a time, and I'm like going, yep, yep. Oh, cool, townies. Yeah, there you go, townies. I've been going through and I did when that latest or the last update they did where you could go and make vacation homes and stuff. That was kind of fun. Oh my God, where's it? I have a Pokemon, basically Tamagotchi, a little Pokemon, a little Pikachu one. You had to clean up their shit. I remember the little Tamagotchis. What did my son buy for him and his brother? He rebought it. I think they came out with newer ones. I still have the old ones, but they were about the size of Tamagotchis, but you could battle each other with them. I know. Remember, one was brown and one was blue, but you could get close to each other and battle with those little things. Oh, I know. I never could keep up. It was just like, yeah, no, we're good here. It's not real. I don't care. Um, yeah. Neat, neat. Oh, all right. CenturyLink. Sign up for AutoPay. Well, I had to stop that for right now because daughter's usually she pays me, and so that becomes my um uh internet payment. Well, I took it off AutoPay because these last couple months with having to pay for a rental and then finally getting a new car. Um, well, around here, they started last night. I could hear them echoing off the concrete. First, I thought, I'm like, what the fuck? They're gunshots? Because we're not far from the city's the line. So 3 blocks away is the country, and if you shoot your gun, it's no big deal. And you hear it, so you think, oh, well, someone's shooting, and then you realize, well, that's probably just 3 blocks away. Well, someone was lighting off fireworks. Well, first I thought it was a gunshot, and I'm like, going, that sounds close. And I walk into the kitchen, and they do it again, and my ear goes, because of the air pressure off the concrete building. And then I was like, oh, you idiots are starting fireworks now. So, oh, I'm definitely going to have this thing relatively loud for the 4-year-old so she sleeps through it without getting scared. What? Um, because she'll waking up because this room is pitch dark if I pull those curtains. That'll scare her in the middle of the night. Oh, she's a Marvel kid. She grew up watching her 4 months old. To soothe her, to get her to stop crying, I would play the Marvel theme that I found here on YouTube that obviously I can't play, but that would calm her down. So she grew up watching, with her dad watching Marvel movies, and we had a thunderstorm one day, and I told her that's just Thor. I said that's just Thor and his hammer, and she wasn't scared of it after that. But I don't think I can do that with fireworks. So, you can tell her it's well, no, I can't. She'd want to go out and see it. Tell her it's Doctor Strange making those little sparkly circles. I couldn't do that because then she'd want to run out and see it. No. But yeah. Maybe I'll give her an extra melatonin so she keeps sleeping. I give her a half of one of those little Z gummies, and just to take that edge so she can just relax and fall asleep better. But she may just get full one today, just so she can sleep through all the loud noises. It's nice that she doesn't normally wake up till about 9:30 when she stays the night, because she doesn't finally wind down till 10:30. So I will have to check the expiration date. But the Benadryl. Of course, her father, doctor said, well, we flew from Seattle to Juneau, and he's like, give him at 6 months old, give him a teaspoon and a half of Benadryl, he'll sleep the whole trip. No. We bounced him around between me, Keith, and my dad. He was wide awake. So, oh, yeah. Oh, animals get so scared. My golden would go downstairs and hide during a thunderstorm. I knew when he was losing his hearing when he stopped hiding. So, oh, cool. I was telling my son I might piss off your father and buy another 3D printer for up here. He's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, he'll get mad that I'll use it more than he will, but I'm got him new filament and he still hasn't put it in downstairs to see if it works." I don't think his what do you call it? Chromebook I don't think it would work with it anymore anyway. So, like, see if this will work. Windows 10 will work with it. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stitches. That's a lot of stitches. Where do I have? One of these days, I keep telling myself, one of these days I'm going to slow down. And do I still have it under here? Without knocking my microphone out. Oh, yay, bubble wrap. This thing here, I've got it in a frame, and it's a panel. It's one panel. And I've got beads. I wanted to bead through here and some of the edges. Thank you. I forget where I got it at. But and I wanted to just do some iridescent beading around it. So far it just sits underneath my desk here. Oh, that's where this stuff went to. Oh my God, this is so sad. But I got I had all the beads for it already. Not just beads though, too, but I don't want to spill them. Sequins. So yeah. That's where these things went to. I'm not sure what this is, but it goes in a frame. It's got thread. So yeah. I have beading needles. It's all in this little box underneath my desk. Oh, cool. I watched something where someone was shaving off, I think it was a latch hook rug, and I was like, oh, that just looks satisfying to watch. All right, back you go. Come on. Oh. Make sure that thing doesn't oh, that's pretty. That's what Crafty's doing. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be neat. I want to try diamond painting one of these days, but finding a time to do it and a place to do it with. A friend of mine sent me a couple years back. Not that. Not that. Which drawer was it? I have bags and bags of her leftover diamonds. So she thought they would be really cool at my resin, so I got to use them. Ah! That was fun. But I see my dining room table again, and that was one of the big things. Was the best lighting is in my dining room, and I can see the table again. Part of me wants to get rid of that table. Part of me says, no, you should keep it. Beautiful oak table. Has two leaves about this big, extras. It would take up, if I had them, I put them all in there, I would have the length of almost the whole dining room. And there's two people here. But it's got 6 beautiful chairs. You can't some chairs you can just unscrew and put fabric over it, and you can't do it with those. So they have a nice texture on the chairs for the padding, but I had to make covers. So yeah, I got mine's under has a pretty blue tablecloth and plastic, clear plastic on the top. I've always had plastic on my table. No matter the table we had with the boys when they were younger is downstairs. It's one of them farm tables, tablecloth and plastic on the top, so if they spilt anything. But I keep asking Steve, do you want grandma's table? He's like, no, we don't have any room. I'm like, damn it. And because they've got enough kids where they could all sit around it perfect, 2 captain's chairs. Yeah, there's 6 chairs. And No, because I was just gonna put my farm table back upstairs. Yeah, at least the days starting February, we'll notice the days getting lighter more than we will now, and I'll be glad. But the other thing I'm gonna, with the days getting lighter come May, the Larry the tuxedo will wake me up at 5:30 and think the sun's out, it's time to play. No, cat, go to sleep. But yeah, because now it's 7:30 and he wants to play. It's like, go outside, just go outside, you'll be fine. So, but there's so many crafts I want to do, but my ADHD just doesn't. Do I want? Say what? I gotta look and see if Walmart has stuff for hubby's ears. I think he's slowly getting an ear infection. Poor baby, he's all dizzy and stuff. Let's see. Does it tell me what aisle? G10. Yep. I can't. Hopefully, it's just a simple cold. I can't afford to get sick. Isle is not spelled like island. ISLE. Close enough. Yeah, I can't afford to get sick between now and the 27th. No. One of the boys around Christmas, they started coughing. I'm like, go away from me. Just go away from me. I can't get sick. So, yuck. I need to stay off Reddit. It's starting to get a little antsy now. A month ago, it's starting to get antsy now. Everything's going to change. So, I'm hoping, since it's skin sparing, yeah, no sickies. I cannot be around any sickies. Hopefully, since it's skin sparing, I won't have that skin expander to do. I don't know. I keep reading, a lot of them are younger girls who are just having a fit, and I'm like, that's understandable. They got so many more years of their life to go, and I'm like, I'm on the downward slide. But just starting to get antsy. I got to look. Payday for Airbnb. Start looking for Airbnbs. And because I got to look on the weather if it's gonna be one day. Well, I can't even really book for piss up a robe. I can't book for actual surgery till I know the time of the surgery, and we don't get that until about 4 days before surgery when they get the OR schedule. So I know I got to make one for the night of the 22nd because the plastic surgeon appointment's at 9 o'clock in Seattle. I'm not getting to get up at 2 o'clock to cross my fingers that the pass is plowed if it's, and open. So it's going to start bugging me, but I think a little more and more. So I went through quite a bit of it being somewhat smooth sailing for all the shit I had to do. But now it's because I think they just take the circle area off. and then take the stuff out from under. I'm not sure how they're going to do that by other biopsy. I don't know. It's pretty, but not when it's snowing. It's the pass is really pretty. The pass that is really, really pretty is closed. And that's Chinook Pass. It's gorgeous. Up top, you can see, you get to the top of Chinook Pass, you can look down and see little Lake Tipso. You can see Rainier. It's just stunning, beautiful pass. And it closes from the bomb cyclone this year till Memorial Weekend. It's closed. Yeah, gorgeous pass, though. The rock slide exposed a mine entrance, and part of my brain says, you want to know what's in there. My other part of my brain says, how stupid are you? I was raised by a miner. I'm like going, yeah, don't go in there. You're not that dumb. But people have been crawling their way up there, and I just want to at least peek. I might have to break out the drone and just get up there, and if we're still allowed to fly drones here pretty soon. But mine's considered a toy anyway. It's a little, it's about that big. Only goes out about that far. It's a little DJI Mavic Mini, and the gimbal's not so good on the camera. I flew it straight into some trees at one point in time. So yeah, that was fun. But I might have to pop my way up in there. Another place I want to take my drone this spring. I want to just climb up there. Screw it. They took the stairs out. There used to be stairs, and they took them out. There's petroglyphs in the hillside on the rocks, and idiots were tagging it. And so they took the stairs out, and it says, don't enter, stuff like that. And people, you can see people have been crawling up in it, and I want to get back up there and get pictures. If anything, trying to find a time when there's nobody driving by so I can crawl up to the place I'm not supposed to be at, or at least take the drone up there and get some pictures of them before they've been there from. Oh, thank you, man. This was a shitty job I did. I did it in a hurry, so I didn't really make sure I get all the paint that kind of goes around underneath it, so they don't really fit as flush as they should this time. But since I'm not going anywhere, I'm just going to let them wear off and do a serious load of dishes so they can just come off a lot easier. I painted some really pretty black ones. That's for next time. But I want to get a picture of those petroglyphs again, because I have some from, oh God, over 10, 15 years ago. All right. Yeah, it's 2 minutes till. So I'll let everybody go. So please, guys, have a happy and safe New Year's. Always check your six. Know your exits if you're anywhere. And please be safe. I want to see you guys next year. Don't know if I probably won't be here tomorrow, because I don't know when or how those two are getting home tomorrow and when. So, but I love you all. Please be safe. I want to see you all next year. All my love, Miss Dragon. But I'll definitely be here Thursday with the new hair. So, all right, guys. I will catch you all on the flip side.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.